No, it's not. So first of all, and I have had my objections to the job that Karine Jean-Pierre did, but she worked in politics for 21 years, 5 presidential campaigns, and worked in 2 administrations.
They really don't like this woman. She's a good communicator. And so Joy Behar just offered her analysis on why Leavitt was picked for the role.
Few programs in the daytime television industry generate as much controversy. However, the popular but divisive talk show has recently been in the crosshairs of public indignation, legal threats, and political scandals that could perhaps be the beginning of its demise. Is this venerable program in danger of being shut down permanently? Come with me as we explore the flurry of gossip, accusations, and behind-the-scenes drama that has everyone talking.
But even factoring in that she's a nice-looking lady, I love that the Liv's attacks on conservatives right now are that we're hot and cool.
The most recent controversy surrounding The View is centered on its fiery, hot and cold response to Karoline Leavitt. Only the very wokeness that Leavitt criticized earned her a job. "You might not have that job without that wokeness," Goldberg said, provoking a wave of online criticism. Many people viewed the remark as disparaging Leavitt's qualifications, and some of Goldberg's own admirers were disappointed by the tone of her speech. However, it was Joy Behar who really ignited the internet. In that same episode, she joked that Leavitt was only picked for the part because Donald Trump said she's a decade. This casual remark went viral very fast and was widely criticized for being blatantly sexist. Behar was criticized on social media for limiting the achievements of the show to her appearance. One user called the comment misogynistic, while another pointed out the absurdity of a feminist program disparaging a woman in a leadership position. The outcry was so strong that even conservative pundits who often oppose daytime television defended it by pointing up her vast background and credentials. There was more drama to come. Rumors have started to circulate that Karoline Leavitt is thinking of suing The View for defamation, with insiders claiming that the president believes personal assaults on the show went too far, and even though no formal lawsuit has been brought, the prospect of such a move has apparently shocked some. High-level meetings have reportedly been conducted to discuss damage control under ABC's leadership, according to some sources, with executives rushing to handle the show's mounting political and public scrutiny.
She said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said there will be no wokeness here. Oh, yeah. Let me explain something.
ABC has financial stakes in addition to reputational ones. Advertisers have begun to voice worries about associating their brands with a show that is receiving such strong criticism, according to insiders. A major source of income for daytime television is sponsorships. Thus, any possible decline in these viewers might have a devastating effect on the network's bottom line. The show's future may have to be decided by ABC if big brands start to distance themselves from the viewpoint. This is not the first time that advertisers have withdrawn from contentious shows, and the network is well aware of the potential financial fallout.
Without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table.
Furthermore, political leaders from both parties are starting to comment on the matter, which heightens the drama even more. When it comes to their treatment of women who hold different political opinions, conservative pundits have been outspoken in their accusations that the viewpoint is maintaining a double standard. In the meantime, a few prominent left-leaning lawmakers have subtly voiced worries that the show's increasingly divisive tone would compromise more general progressive messaging. This increasing bipartisan criticism is a surprising development for a show that has traditionally been popular with leftist viewers, and it begs the issue of whether the viewpoint has alienated even its core audience.
Donald Trump, I'm stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that job.
The strain is increased by the fact that Karoline Leavitt's handling of the scandal has only made her more well-known. During her press conferences, Leavitt has established herself as a rising star in the conservative movement by remaining composed and avoiding personal attacks. The criticism of the viewpoint may unintentionally increase her popularity and legitimacy, especially among younger people, according to political observers who have already begun to speculate. Because of this unexpected outcome, some opponents of the broadcast are questioning whether the host's comments might have backfired, providing Leavitt with even more opportunity to express her opinions. Co-host tensions are reportedly starting to flare up behind closed doors, according to sources. there may be disagreements among the hosts over how to handle the controversies, according to some reports, which could lead to conflict within the group. It is alleged that some, such as Joy Behar, support intensifying their inflammatory remarks. A more measured approach is allegedly preferred by some in order to prevent additional criticism, as The View attempts to work its way out of this increasingly complex problem. This internal division may provide even more difficulties.
Democrats and the media are now unloading all their nasty attacks on rising Trump White House star and new press secretary, Karoline Leavitt.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a
However, this is not the only topic that has recently caused The View to face criticism. Another co-host, Sunny Hostin, is currently involved in her own scandal. Her spouse, renowned physician Emmanuel Hostin, is being sued in a large case with hundreds of defendants for alleged insurance fraud. According to sources, Hostin is charged with engaging in fraudulent billing methods and a conspiracy to obtain bribes for surgery. The case has damaged the reputation of The Viewpoint, even though Hostin's legal team has strongly refuted the accusations and deemed the complaint without substance. Critics have quickly pointed out the irony of Hostin's silence over her husband's legal issues, despite the fact that she frequently takes the moral high ground on the show. According to reports, there is a noticeable sense of tension on set as the case has grown in importance within ABC. According to reports, some employees are wondering if Hostin's participation in the show could further damage company reputation, particularly as the legal dispute continues. It is important to remember that The View has already been accused of hypocrisy. From Sarah Huckabee Sanders to Kayleigh McEnany and now Karoline Leavitt, the show has a lengthy history of making scathing comments against conservative women. However, when the roles are reversed, it appears that the co-hosts are much less inclined to discuss their own issues. The continuous story with Melania Trump is only making matters worse. As if matters couldn't get much uglier, there are now rumors that Melania is also thinking about taking The View to court. Co-host Sunny Hostin previously conjectured that Melania despises Donald Trump and possibly wants to take him out, demonstrating the show's long-standing hatred of the First Lady. Even while these comments were meant to be humorous, Melania supporters have taken offense, seeing them as slanderous and faceless. The show's already delicate condition has become much more tense due to the mere prospect of a lawsuit, even though there is currently no hard proof of one, ABC executives are reportedly facing a significant crisis behind the scenes regarding The View. Internal meetings have been convened to address a range of issues that have arisen, including growing viewer dissatisfaction and potential legal ramifications. Many viewers now perceive the show not only as provocative, but as outright insulting, sparking widespread calls for its cancellation on social media. The network is also navigating concerns about potential defamation lawsuits and accusations of biased reporting, which could harm its reputation and finances. In response to these challenges, there's speculation that ABC may consider sweeping changes, such as replacing current hosts and redefining the show's content to steer clear of political pitfalls. This critical juncture finds The View at a crossroads where ABC's decisions in the coming months will likely determine whether the show can reclaim its place in daytime television or succumb to the controversies that surround it. But what do you think? Are the hosts of The View crossing the line with their remarks, or are they simply exercising their right to free speech? And should the show's controversies result in legal consequences or even its cancellation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding drama. Until next time!